This week, we will be sharing with you the most delicious gourmet vegetarian food we have ever tasted. It's a private dinner that is very exclusive and must be booked ahead of time. We've had requests from some of our Chinese audience to do a vlog in Chinese language. So, this week, we will cover this episode in both English and Chinese. The food is super yummy and beautifully created, so I'm sure you will enjoy it. Now, let's roll it. Welcome back to Chasing the Sun. I'm Janie, and I have a special guest here today, Amy. Today we are at a Chinese restaurant, but this is none like the other Chinese restaurant. This is actually a private dinner that we're having here that we are ordering a special meal. It's a vegetarian meal. So I'm gonna let my friend here, Amy, to introduce in Chinese. So this episode will be in Chinese.OK，
你好，大家好。呢個我好朋友，多謝我好朋友俾個機會我喺追逐太陽呢個 YouTube channel 係講解因為今集咧又有英文、中文，我哋講解食齋。咁咧呢個齋咧就係好特別嘅，就喺新魚港大廚寶哥咧就好似咁咧做咗個燒肉，你睇下非常之好味，好脆。唔知佢點做，但係覺得真係咧咬落去咧卜卜脆。嗰啲雞咧就非常之似嗰啲即係白切雞咁有薑葱。
So the first dish that we have is this vegetarian dish is in Chinese. In the regular Chinese, this will be like barbecue roast pork, and this is a chicken.But of course, it's not chicken. This is vegetarian. So he made it the appearance looks like chicken. Then the appearance of this looks like a roast pork. And I don't know how he made it, but I believe there's some, a bread crumb on it with some gelatin in between. So it looks like a roast pork. This restaurant does not serve this vegetarian meal on a regular basis. So you have to make a private booking, and only 2 days. You have to make it 2 days in advance for this meal. So we will post you a link and the phone number and the restaurant where you can make the reservation.
呢個係鮑魚、雞菇、釀香蕉。
The second dish that we have here is vegetarian abalone with mushrooms. Stuffed in a banana. This is a salad. So it looks very interesting. So we're gonna give it a try and see how it tastes.
Yeah, let's do it. 咁咧第二道菜咧又係好特別咯。咁佢係一個又係頭盤嚟嘅，嗰個質感咧食落去咧有嗰種鮑魚嗰種質感，但係當然唔係鮑魚啦。但係咧佢嗰個香蕉咧。就係咧整到咧一粒粒咧咬落去咧又酸酸甜甜咁，跟住佢啲 Melon 咧又非常正，佢又有嗰啲芫茜總之佢有好多啦。
The second dish here is abalone with matsutake stuffed in banana. It's an appetizer. It's like a salad dish. It's very creamy. You can feel a lot of different textures in your mouth. The flavor is actually really appetizing. Because this is a private dining, the chef usually will provide different seasonal food on the menu. So you might not get this next time, but if you really want to try this, you can request for this one.
我見到你好靚，正啊呀 ，so good。第三道菜咧就係呢個湯啦，咁呢個湯就好特別嘅，個名都靚過人嘅，佢係叫做意大利牛肝菌燉獅子頭雞松肉。咁咧佢入邊咧獅子頭都係齋嚟嘅喎，所以咧都係素嚟嘅喎，所以咧呢個咧就係獅子頭。咁咧佢嗰個湯咧就其實咧係可以叫甜到咧，我可以形容係叫佛跳牆。佢嗰種鮮甜咧係有肉，好似有肉嘅鮮甜，但係又好清，咁入口咧就甘甘地嘅，好似有種嘢喺你個口度咁樣轉下，好好味。
So our third dish is as a soup. And the name is very complicated. I don't know how to translate it for you folks out there, but the soup is really, really good. Number one is you know, when for Chinese people, when we drink soup, we like it really hot. And it's been like, I think this is a double boil. They've been double boiling this soup for quite a long time. It's actually very flavorful, very, I don't know how to explain it. It's just really, really good.
So the whole full name I can actually translate straight from the Chinese. It's Italian ox liver mushroom and matsutake steamed soup in lion head. Ooh, so it's so good.
It might not sound so appetizing after hearing the name.
好靚好靚，真係好欣賞好欣賞。
呢個咧第4道菜煎松茸黑毛豬石榴果，非常好味。呢個咧佢就當係嗰個石榴果啦，入邊咧有黑毛豬啦。咁佢個味咧真係好啱好，唔係太鹹。
This fourth dish that we have here is matsutake mushroom with guava. This is the resemblance of guava fruit. Inside this guava fruit is embedded with Iberico ham. I mean, not really, but it's the vegetarian style of it. And it's sitting on top of a bed of pea shoots here. And the mushroom is pan fried, and it's just tastes delicious.
呢個係粵式嘅，咁啊寶哥咧就 fusion 嘅，我覺得呢個非常好味。佢有濱海，所以咧就呢個餸就係煎臘腸香菇雜濱海，佢又配合嗰啲香草咯，佢有好多種香草俾我哋啦，仲有一個醬啦，個醬咧係似乎係豉油，但係咧佢有嗰種東南亞嗰種 sauce 嗰種味咯。咁呢個臘腸咧真係好味到冇朋友喎，脆咬入去出邊脆，入邊係鬆化嘅，係簡直咧係冇得輸嘅今餐。好飽啊！
呢個炸香菇都好好食。淨係食啲銀芽同埋呢啲咁嘅香菜咧，已經咧就好好味，同埋好 refresh 啊，真係好清新啊！因為頭先我哋食嗰啲咧，之前食嗰幾道菜咧，都已經覺得好似好飽啊！食咗呢個落去之後咧，覺得好似幫你消滯，因為係幫你消滯咁啊！所以我覺得又幾好嗰道菜，擺得喺第5道菜啱啱好。Our fifth dish is actually fusion with a Vietnamese style here. This is to imitate the Vietnamese sausage. And it's given us a lot of bean sprouts with a lot of basil and different type of herbs leaves here, and to be in with this kind of like a very this kind of bun hoi. We call it bun hoi. Is a type of vermicelli. It's like a sheet of rice noodle here. And then it's to be eaten and with the sausage, and then wrap it with the bean sprout and the basil. This is how it should be eaten. It's so good.
咁啊，第6道菜咧就係栗子炆呢個牛筋加埋冬筍，所以咧嗰呢3樣嘢夾埋咧真係好啱嘅，好似人哋嗰個Three Musketeers 咁，我唔知中文點講啦。好似牛筋味喎，
口感係咪好似牛筋啊？
係啊，好爽添啊！我覺得佢仲好食過牛筋啊，真係牛筋唔得㗎。
Our 6th course here is chestnut with bamboo shoots and beef tendon. Of course, it's not real beef tendon. This is imitated one. So as Amy tried it already, she said it tastes and the texture is even better than the real beef tendon itself. So I'm gonna give it a try and see if what Amy described is correct. It's really tender and really the texture is really well done. Let's try the chestnut. That's really good. And this is the bamboo shoots.
兩個。
係裝辣椒，要兩個去撈。
So this dish is really well created and well use of the ingredients. It's really good.
咩話？
哇，好靚啊！
一掌踏河山啊！
一掌大入山。呢一個咧，名堂啊，勁咯！第7道菜，就一掌踏河山。呢個掌咧就係代表紅掌，但係你睇下寶哥，佢好細微，佢依啲咧個掌都整埋嗰啲出嚟，等你有睇到成個掌。咁啊河山啊，就全部呢啲啦。咁咧，我覺得咧，依個應該係冬瓜，應該個味道係唔錯，係好清下得有啲菠菜。咁啊，食落去個冬瓜真係好腍，佢睇落去好似即係有啲掌啲紅掌咧，佢整黑黑地咧，咁覺得好似真係有個紅掌喺度咯。咁佢個冬菇咧就當係山啦，佢有好多個山頭啦。咁啊，冬菇又大隻啦，又腍啦，炆得幾好腍啦。豆苗啊非常正啦，啲汁咧滲晒落啲豆苗咧，簡直係非常有嗰種回味無窮咯嚇。
Yeah. As Amy said, I mean this winter melon here is to represent the bear paw, and the chef actually make the texture of the winter melon to replicate the bear paw, the skin on the outside of the bear paw is actually he imitated really well, and of course the texture of the winter melon it just melts in your mouth. So good. Thank you.
依個咧就係我哋最後一道菜甜品，依個咧就好特別，秋天嘅梨，秋梨雜果酥，寶哥自己整嘅，佢嗰啲酥皮咧好似係千層酥皮應該係，梨咧就清甜啦，同蘋果咧就有啲唔同，我覺得秋天食梨咧應該係特別啲咯。
係啊，秋天梨係其實係秋天嘅生果嚟嘅。
好清甜。佢個糖我相信唔係落糖，佢係落咗冰糖。冰糖加埋個梨咧，冰糖燉梨啊，通常啊，呢個冰糖落去咧，真係嗰個味道帶得非常好。
Our last course is dessert, of course. It's made out of pasty crust and with pear in it. And the crust itself is really fluffy, I would say. It's like not thick, but it's really fluffy in your mouth and
lot of layer.
lot of layers, yeah. And one thing is it's not that sweet, and it's like the sweetness is actually really the fruit sweetness. So it's not like a lot of sugars in there that you can taste like a mouthful of
They put rock sugar instead of sugar.
I would say so, yeah.
I can taste it.
Yeah. We just finished an amazing private dining meal at New Fishport Seafood Bistro. You know, I didn't have much expectations on how the vegetarian food was, but believe me, it's amazing. This I have to highly recommend, but of course you have to book in advance. It's not on a daily menu, so you have to book with the owner here and tell them, you know, your liking and what you want, and the chef will privately create a menu for you.
好啦，咁Jamie 解釋咗英文，咁呢個咧就係我哋食個私房菜啦。今日咧嗰個評價俾我咧，我可以話9分，因為真係道菜咧都係非常之好味。依度如果你係要訂咧，叫做新漁港喺 Marine Drive， 你要早2日訂。同埋寶哥個去做嘢出品咧，佢一定要完美嘅，佢想你食得開心，食得知道啲嘢係好味。咁咧佢如果佢只係可以 limit 即係少量咁去訂嘅，所以你要食咧就要早啲2-3日前訂，同呢度嗰個老闆娘訂。咁咧你一定唔會失望，因為咧我食咁多齋咧，今次呢個齋咧係非常之好食，冇乜炸。同埋大種好多種味道，令到你個味覺真係好興奮啊！好滿足啊！真係。
Okay, I hope you like our suggestion tonight, and if you want a gourmet vegetarian food, I hope this video will bring you a lot of insight and will like our recommendations. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our video for more up and coming travel and food adventures.
咁咧，如果咧你覺得咧，你呢個節目咧奔向太陽咧係值得去撳一個 like， 俾一個 like 我哋，因為咧呢個係非常之特別嘅私房菜，係你應該咧要嘗試下。我希望你可以撳嗰個掣，跟住支持下奔向太陽呢個節目呢個 YouTube， 咁咧你就得益好多，因為呢個係美食加旅行嘅一切，希望你中意呢個奔向太陽。我本身就日日都追住奔向太陽。多謝。